When I said I was an independent woman, I meant like I can pay my own bills. I didn't mean I wanted to shovel my driveway.
You're the man now, dog.
An unfortunate reality of our times is that young ladies are being fed messaging like this. We can do it. You can do it all by yourself. Or messaging like this. No, you're a supergirl. You're superwoman. And you can carry it by yourself. You don't need no man. And when you're in your young years, it looks like this.
I don't want a man. I don't need a man. I am perfectly fine by myself. Independent woman who doesn't need a man.
All right, come here. Come sit back down. I'm not going to ask you again to sit back down or tell you again to sit back down.
Be for real.
Back in the day, Chris Rock, no, not this Chris Rock, this Chris Rock, had a joke where he said, N-words want credit for things they're supposed to do. Like this.
Babe? I'm not your babe. What? What do you mean? Like,
I don't care. Are you serious? Look.
I don't need no boo, so there's no me and you.
Grow up. You first. I've been grown. I pay my bills. My bills are paid.
As you can see in this 1906 print from Charles Dana Gibson called Bachelor Suitors, young women have always had the dynamic in terms of getting more attention. And you can see many men fixed on one young lady. Even 120 years ago, they understood this dynamic. So what happens when time progresses and the attention wears off? Looks like this.
I am so tired of being a strong, independent woman girl boss. I want to pretend like I don't know how to put air in my tires, pretend like I don't know that there's no such thing as premium air, and I never want to touch another doorknob. I want to be in my soft girl era.
When I said I was an independent woman, I meant like I can pay my own bills. I didn't mean I wanted to shovel my driveway in between doubles. I did not put that on my resume for being a badass bitch. That's all.
And of course, the reaction to her TikTok. Average good man would do that for free for you if you give him the food, sleep, and no grief. So guess who's the issue? Being an independent woman is not just paying your own bills, it's the whole enchilada, the entire shebang, the entire kit and caboodle. When keeping it real goes wrong, gotta read the fine print. That's actually pretty funny. You got this, bend at the knees. That's funny. But you can see that guys are having fun with the fact that she basically listened to the playbook, independent, do your thing. And then you get to the real part of life where you basically turn into a man. And it's not a lot of fun.
We're tired. We're poisoning ourselves. We're believing the hype. Oh, I don't want to be a strong black woman. I don't want to be a strong black woman. I'm a weak black woman, please.
You're the man now, dog.
This is a graph from Statista showing the growing cost for the average electric bill in America from 1990 to 2017. And there's a 6-year window in there between the latest data on this graph and this current video. So I'm sure that there's been even more rise in just the electric bill. This article here talks about average cost of utilities, and this is from January 24th, 2023. So very recent as of this video. And the average family in 2023 is spending about $5,600 on utilities a year. And that would be $120 per month on electricity. And considering global events, there's probably a spike in that. So I'm not sure if that's entirely accurate. And then average monthly gas bill is paying $63. And again, with things going on, that number's probably higher. Average water bill, $45. Water waste bill, $66. Broadband, $59, $60. And monthly phone bill, I guess that's cell phone, because I don't think people have landlines, $114. So you can see that these are the kind of bills that people are taking on as solo people. as independent people living in their own houses. And when you're not hinged, you're not matched up like we used to do, and we used to cooperate, you're taking on that whole burden yourself. And on one hand, you see younger ladies who are celebrating the fact that they can pay for all of it. On the other hand, you're seeing, some people that are starting to lament the fact that they're carrying all that burden. And then you have guys that have this attitude. Without fail, you're going to get a comment, the one with the most likes. When a single man says he can cook and clean, you are meant to do that, boy, with 939 likes. Never fails. But what's more interesting is the story behind the song Bills, Bills, Bills. That was not necessarily meant by Beyonce to do what it did. Let's take a listen.
I co-wrote Bills, Bills, Bills with Candy and the other girls. We loved the song, but we didn't agree with it because it was saying, can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bill? And it seemed very gold digger, and that's not what we're about. So we said, well, why would we?
Now, how about that? That wasn't even the intention of the song, and yet it's somehow become the anthem.
Sing this song. Why would we ask the guy to pay our bills? The only way we would ask the guy to pay our bills is if he ran the bills up. So that's what we wrote in the verses, but no one really listened to that. The guy is, running up the phone bills. He's using the car, not filling the gas tank back up. He's using your phone, all different things, and just not helping out. So that's why
and he's a trifling kind of brother.
We're asking them to pay the bills. But people just listened to the chorus and they didn't get the song. I was so frustrated with that. I wrote Independent Woman. I went in the studio just out of pure anger.
And just like that, it was this song that was the first song that gave Destiny's Child their first #1 record. And the lyrics, you trifling, good for nothing type of brother. Silling me, why haven't I found another? A baller, when times get hard, I need someone that can help me out. Instead of a scrub like you who don't know what a man's about, can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? Do you pay my automobiles? If you did, maybe we could chill. I don't think you do, so you and me are through. And like they say, the rest is history. Now, everyone's an independent woman, paying their own bills, and it seems for a lot of young ladies, the longer they do it, the more they don't like it. What does Kevin Samuels have to say about that?
And modern women have told this myth of not needing a man so much to where women who need men today are called pick-me's. They are made to feel like they're less than women. So if a woman actually gets inside of her nature or who she really is and taps into her divine feminine and says, I really want to be a woman and a wife and a mother, they are made to feel stupid and small when they're really scared little girls on the inside who are saying, I don't want to do this. This pressure's for shoulders, not for hips, and I can't handle it. But I can't say it because if I actually say it out loud to these other women who have their degrees, I'm a PhD, and their jobs, they will savage me. That's why they make up these stories to tell each other. The stories these women tell each other have nothing to do with you and I. These are horror stories that they tell each other. They tell each other about their own goddamn poltergeists. They know what scares each other. Godfather said it.